Hey everybody, this is Alzorath and welcome to Rogue Legacy. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than usual. We're actually going to try to clear out the castle with our little dragon friend here. I have spent all the gold I can spend just unlocking things, which wasn't a lot really. I did unlock some low-end gear that I'll probably never use. But let's go ahead and talk to Charon and get into the castle. And today, I'm pretty much just going to be going through as the dragon. Well, of course, we're going to see that unlock as we come in. But I'm going to just be going through as the dragon, trying to get as much gold as possible. Going to try to avoid the door so I don't accidentally go through it. And we're going to see just pretty much what we can do with this character as far as unlocking things and taking unnecessary damage on spikes. I will also like to say that I plan to do an episode covering each of the classes before, and this is going to be a little bit of a time-consuming thing, but before I go on to New Game Plus or launch the next series announcement, which kind of influences the future of Rogue Legacy for me. So let's go ahead and just keep moving forward, dodging the ball, try to get back some of our life that I just foolishly lost just right off the bat there. Gonna go ahead and gain a little bit of gold here. Not a lot. We're going to want to try to unlock at least a decent bit of stats, maybe get up to about 150 before I go on to the next thing. Different characters I'll be doing different things with. Some of them I might even go for, say, a... Oh, got to dodge. For some reason it feels like I'm playing Gradius. But, completely lost train of thought. I'm going to be doing some gold runs. I'm going to be going through each of the classes. Yeah, that's pretty much the train of thought I wanted to be on. Oops. Oh, take no damage from this one. This one's not too hard for this class, actually. Because we've got permanent flight. Okay. Let's try not to do anything stupid. I'm glad we don't have ADHD. Down, and whoop. There we go. Unlocking another rune. Got the haste rune. Not too bad. And we're back up to full life. But the ultimate goal being, I want to make a little mini-series out of this, in addition to just... Oh, please do not let this be a hedgehog curse. Time to press up and find out. Oh, no, it's an obol for Herodotus. That's another thing that we're hopefully going to do, and that is going to be unlocking the trader class by completing regular New Game. As far as the plan for the future... future of the Rogue Legacy series after I hit New Game Plus, which this is going to be a little bit while in advance. I've got to go through each of the classes to explain them to get there. So it's going to be a little bit. This is not a boss, unfortunately. I kind of want to get that kill on there, too. I need to kill one of those. But just going to want to complete it and then turn the New Game Plus into part of the challenge for the next run. Come on, die. There you go. Oops. Because next time you see Rogue Legacy on my channel after New Game Plus will be part of a series I'm going to be calling Insert Coin. I'm not going to say too much about it, but it has been mentioned to a few people in my immediate circles, as well as a couple just outside of them, as to the plans for it and what it can mean for this channel, as well as what it'll mean for some of my collaborators. So I plan to involve certain people in it as part of a bigger plan. So anyway... talking about things that I can't actually give you more specific details over. Kind of unfair, I guess. But let's go ahead and grab this gold, and let's see what we can do. As far as the gear I've got on right now, it's pretty much just I want to complete the area kind of gear. And I suppose I could turn this into my dragon run, but I kind of want to do those specifically for the individual classes. Like, say this is going to be my dragon run video, this is going to be my lich video, this is going to be my barbarian, I almost called him berserker video, and so on and so forth. Because each of them have their own little positive traits, and there are ups and downs to each and every one that I like and I dislike. Hokage is probably my favorite class. We're going to go ahead and go over to the right. Probably my least favorite. That's a slightly more difficult one. I have to say possibly either the... I'd have to say it's the critical strike, dude. With the... Oops, dodging. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely the critical strike, dude. With the dragon being a close second. As you can tell, he's kind of fishy. I think one of the commenters on my videos actually had the right idea in saying that it was the key with the dragon is positioning. That I actually do kind of relate to that in that it does feel a lot like, say, as I mentioned earlier, Gradius, which is an old NES title that was basically a side-scrolling shooter. And I honestly would like to see that genre kind of reborn in a sense, because currently we're still stuck on the indies being like platformers and roguelikes rather than shooters. So, oh, and here we have the Maya, I believe. Yes, sirree. Nothing too terrible here. We can one-shot some of the guys in here. Come here. There you go. Can't one-shot all of them, though. Our magic stat is not quite high enough for that, and he was just barely in reach. There. Thank you. The rules as far as the fireball goes, by the way, are it can go through furniture and stuff like that, and those. But it can't go through enemies, it just kind of stops at them, which I feel is one of the major drawbacks of this class. If you could actually shoot through multiple enemies at once, it would be a lot easier to play this class, especially in the higher difficulties. Let's go ahead and fly up here and get this table. There we go. Okay, let's see. A bunch of plonkies, big brothers, plankies. We've got a mimic up there, right next to the treasure chest, which isn't too bad. Obviously, as you can see, my stats are good enough that I can get away with a little bit, and I have enough life leech on this guy to get through it. Now, I didn't use any of the vampire capes or anything like that because this class has rather horrible base stats. I mean, I think it even says it in the description. Nope, it doesn't. I was wrong. But no, this class has quite terrible base stats. And I have no way to deal with things that are basically through the level. Like those eyeballs there. Oop, that guy's going to be a bit of a problem. Go ahead and shoot him again and finish him off. I only deal 103 damage, which isn't great. Boom. Dead. I think the reduced mana cost ability does work on the fireballs, though, which means it's a good thing for this guy to get. Honestly, I still think the most important thing for this class is the magic damage up boost, which is not exactly something you'll normally boost for pretty much any other class except possibly Lich. So let's go ahead and move right. We're at about 3,000 coins. I'm just wandering through. Probably should have done this a little bit more systematically because I am missing doors down there. This is going to be the boss room. The obol we have is for the underworld boss, the darkness. Heroditis, the one I killed last episode, which is kind of nice that I killed him right after killing the... ooh, let's get out of here. There. Oh, that died conveniently quickly. Right after killing the... I'm forgetting his name. Ponce de Leon. There we go. Oop. Thank you for your gold. Another bit of food. We've got a Doom Trit there. Obviously, on this difficulty, we're not going to run across too many of the extremely high-level enemies. So to get those kind of kills, you have to go into the higher New Game Pluses. And to get them more regularly, I think it's New Game Plus 2 that you have to go into to actually get a reasonable occurrence of certain enemies, such as the large sword-wielding iron guys. I forget their name, just off the top of my head, because, well, I haven't encountered them very much. But I have been watching Lorgon 111's videos on that, and he's currently going through and doing a series on... Oop, that was too far away from him. A series on basically getting started on Rogue Legacy and tips and tricks, and basically breaking it apart into bite-sized pieces by playing through as the various starting characters. Now, I'm going to be taking a slightly different twist on that with my coverage of the individual classes, because I just want to inform you of their... Oh, dang. Yeah, no. You're not going to do that again, Wraith. In that I'm going to be approaching it from, here's what they do, and here's some tricks with them kind of approach. And I have a fairly decent amount of confidence that I can go through most of the map with the characters at level 130. As you can see, this is my second least favorite character, and it's going fairly well. I keep getting back up to max life just because, well, this class is easy to get the right runes for it and the right gear for it, because you don't have to worry about your attack power. Let's go ahead and kind of lure them out. Come here. Yeah, I shot you. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab that gold. I do also like that this class doesn't have to use those little platforms to get places. Because my god, those platforms are annoying. Yes, I see you. And I killed you. Obviously, it only takes us 12 kills to get back up to... Okay, where are we at now? We need to go left and up. Start clearing this out properly. Oops. Now, one of the strategies for these guys that I keep seeing is that you want... I don't want to fight him right now. Is that you want to weaken one before... Oh. No. Weaken one before you try and kill the other one. Personally, I've had better luck by just killing one outright so I don't have those bones coming at my back. And then I can just sort of go through and... where do I want to go next? I want to go right, I think. Where I don't have to worry about those bones at my back, and then I can just kind of get into the dead zone of the other enemy, and there's nothing I can do there. And I don't have to worry about those multi-directional dodges. I can just worry about the one source of pain. Okay. Dodging, dodging, shoot at me, thank you. This class is also really good at dodging, by the way, especially if you have ADHD. Not actually have ADHD, but the ability ADHD, in that it'll move very quickly and you can just get out of the way of pretty much any projectile, and with ADHD you can outfly a number of the projectiles as well. That room is not one that I particularly want. That one's the one I've already cleared. Yeah, we'll go up through here. Not even going to bother with the chests and stuff in that one. Oh, don't see that mimic right there. He's not a... Oh, that's a mimic crunch. No. I thought that was a... Oh, he's gonna stay angry. We'll come back for him. Because he's gonna take more than one volley of shots to kill. And with that, I won't be able to just spam my ability to kill him. So let's go ahead and get some of our life back up. Okay, that's not too bad. Don't think... Yeah, neither of these are real chests. They're just mimics. And I'm just going to do this the easy way. Just peg him at the front and take our gold. We're not quite up to the life that I want to be at. Because, well, frankly, that guy right there is going to be a royal pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and break these, see if we get some... Nope, that's just gold. That's just gold. Let's go to the right. Don't want to use that simply for the fact that I have one of the obols. I need all 4 of them. Currently, I only have 2 unlocked. Let's go ahead and do this. Dodging that guy, breaking the stuff. Come here. Yoink. And yoink. There we go. Woohoo! Dodge it. Apparently that is low enough that it's not going to be hitting us. We've got a couple guys flying through walls here. Oh, walked right into that. Walked right into that too. Let's go ahead and, if we can kill 3 of them, we can get all that lost life back. Let's go ahead and drop. Oh. Facepalm. But that was the dragon class, and a rather short episode. I think I sort of halfway explained my plans for this series, but basically I am going to be going through and trying to explain each of the classes. If you have one that you want me to kind of go for first, I'm all for it, but as for right now, we're going to start with, it's a tough one between Sir Jacob, which is the Lich King, which is one of my favorites, and the Spell Sword, one that you actually have not seen me play. The Spell Sword is actually quite interesting in that it has the Empowered Spell ability, which is quite good. It's not so great with that ability. I prefer it with like things like the Chakram, but it is decent. The Barbarian Queen there, no, not going to bother with that. Let's go ahead and we will do the first episode of covering the classes with the Lich King, easily my favorite class. Because, well, I like magic, I just always forget to use it. We have a little bit of money here, not even 10k, which kind of sucks by my standards. I kind of want to aim for 10k with each kind of run. As far as the Lich King goes, let's go ahead and we're going to back out of here and we're going to switch over and see what gear we have available for purchase. We have the Ranger Sword, the Sage Sword, we have Sage Helm. I think we might just unlock the Sage equipment with this bit of money. Let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to grab the Imperial Sword, by the way. Let's grab the Sage Helm. We'll use the Sage equipment in the situation of basically, well, we're going for money, which is going to be probably the Spelunker class. Sky Cape. Yeah, that's probably better than what we've got right now as far as my plans for this character. So let's go ahead and grab that. Is there a place where we can lose some weight? The Guardian chest has higher defense, but that'll drop us down to having... We need 15 more. Do we? Yes, we do. So that will be a good trade there, down for the Sky Cape, which gives us a little bit of flight, something that I don't get to use very often. And yeah, I think that's our current setup. Let's see what we have as far as runes over here. I do want to start unlocking these as well, but they are going to be quite expensive to unlock all of. Oh, our helmet is the first one we've unlocked everything with. But we still do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more things to unlock as far as runes before fairy chests will simply just give us stat upgrades, which is something to go for and one of the reasons why I am sticking around in normal. So I think this is what we're going to go with. We have a nice little pastel shade of blue here. I forget how to fly. Which button is it? Oh no, it's just double jump. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll switch out for a, I think it's going to be the sprint rune that we want. And we're going to go ahead and we don't need any more double jumps. We could use the siphon though. So let's go ahead and get siphon where it's available. Boop. And let's go with, I think we want to go with that there. Let's see what that does as far as stats go. We have 3 life and 5 MP per cast. Not great. We could go even better. We're going to be unlocking the Heroditis special on this one. Do we want to go with more siphon? Or do we want to go with more? This would be 6 mana, 2 life. This is 3 and 5. Let's go with 3 and 5. We have the double jump from the cape and the skid. And all the rest of it is leech. We're going to go for gold on the minor classes. And let's go ahead and we have 2480, which isn't going to give us much. Let's get some more life. Up to level 131. Didn't gain any real levels off of that. But next time we will go ahead and unlock the Heroditis gate. And we will go ahead and begin talking about the classes. And I will go through the Lich and their ability and the unique spell that they have in the next episode and why I think they are easily my favorite. But yeah, this has been Alzorath, and this has been a short episode where I kind of screwed up the dragon gameplay. We'll get to it again where I'll actually probably have a decent gameplay. And yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Rogue Legacy. Bye. Let's get back over here. There we are.